My willingness to learn and try new things.
That's my favorite thing about you too.
Thank you, Mickey. I love trying new things. Well, like today I learned something new. I love learning new things. Let's say that. I love learning new things. Cause I was trying something new today and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Game changer.
LOL. Come here, girl.
It's okay. What is this? Wow. Not her being the secret agent, period.
Close.
I didn't even know you could see that. That's so funny.
Found that pretty hilarious.
Pick it up, up. What it is.
Because that's hilarious.
I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Has your skin caught better? Yes, very much so. It's gotten a lot better. Thanks to my king.
That's all her.
It's all you, honestly.
Wait, don't you? Yep, let's roll.
Let's roll. Let's roll it, poly. Need a little love. Gonna pick it up. Destiny. Hello, Destiny. Destiny.
Okay, step out the way.
Destiny. Bruh, people be in La La Land. Come on. Jada Robinson. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Jada. Hi. Okay, Jada.
How do I add myself?
You press the three dots, you press the camera, and then you press save.
Can you see me?
No, ma'am. Did you press the three dots, camera? You gotta press save. So if you see save,
Just boot it.
okay. I'm gonna show you something. I really. Terry. Hello. Oh, wait. Can we get a guest on, please? Okay, let's see. Grima? Okay, let's see. Call me Kay. Let's see. Hello? Hello?
Shit.
Hi, what's your name? Are you... Hello? What's your name? Where are you from? Where? I can't see you. I can't see you, okay? Okay. You got both your camera and mic off. Oh. Press save with the camera. Giving you 1, 2. 3 dots and then press the camera and then press save. It does look like that. Wait. First of all, why is she still... No. Look. Wait, hello. Can you still hear us? That's crazy. She's not even in the box. I'm confused too. Can you just like... I'm sorry. Can you try to get back on? Okay. Hello?
It was amazing on live. Definitely gonna.
Okay. Okay. You still there? Okay. Thank God. I don't know how I was gonna finish that. I was like... Hello? Kayla. Kayla Wayla. Kayla Layla.
I just said the two craziest things I can think of.
Kuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hello. Oh.
Look.
Hello. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can you turn your camera on?
Yes, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me turn on the light. I didn't think I was gonna get in. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, hold on.
You're the first one to actually respond.
Okay. Okay, you can see me.
Okay. No, we can't see you. You have to press save.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're great.
Okay,
Okay, great.
now.
Where are you from?
Hey, I'm from New York, and my name is Nikisha, but my name on TikTok is Kuna. Let me take off my thing. Okay. So how you guys doing tonight?
Amazeballs.
It's huh?
What are you drinking?
No.
But I have a recommendation. I'm sorry?
Would you be in a poly relationship?
Oh, absolutely not.
Gotcha. Okay. So, one question after that is, what have you taken away or learned from watching us?
From watching you guys, I just learned more about like just being better at taking accountability. I feel like you guys, I didn't mean no disrespect. I feel like you guys need to work on taking accountability for like certain things that you guys do. But yeah, that's what I've learned. Oh, hey guys in the comments.
Like, what do we kind of not take accountability on?
The just the most recent thing, because I like, but the most recent thing I seen was actually like about you, Olivia, when you said something about Haitians and then you tried to deny that like you said it in any type of way. Like, I know you know what I'm talking about. So that's like the most recent thing, because I know you guys like receipts, so that's the most recent.
Well, if people took it a certain way, then they took it a certain way, but that was not my intention at all.
Yeah, I understand. Like, do you think that even though it's not your intention, like you don't have no ill will, like don't you think it's still like you should still apologize because you hurt, like, people were offended.
Yeah, I apologize if anybody was offended. I didn't say that one lie, but I can say it again. Like, if anybody was offended, then I'm sorry for that, but that was not my intention at all.
Okay. That's understandable. But I feel like you guys need to understand, like, you guys have a big platform. You guys have thousands of people. You need to watch what you say. And if you're going to, like, say something out of line, you got to keep up with what you're saying. Like, I feel like you guys are kind of, like, all over the place with certain things that you guys say. So when people come up asking questions and then you guys get mad, like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, what's one thing we can do to provide more value?
I feel like you guys need to just own up to what you say. Like, you guys say you're here to be authentic and raw, but when people ask you certain questions, like, you don't want to answer. When people are come up here, like, saying certain things, you're quick to kick them out. Like, it's just giving, like, you're intimidated. You don't want to talk about certain things, but then you say you're open to questions and a platform. Like, it's not giving.
I mean,
It doesn't make really sense.
We're open for, like, questions and stuff like that, but we're not open to, like, having it's just being spread, like, the misinformation of our character. That's what we're not going to do. So we are going to stop that when people do say wrong things about us.
And it's not even about the character. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want, to be honest. My thing is I like to have authentic conversations with authentic people. And a lot of people come up here and they either one, violate TikTok rules, or two, they be dishonest and lie. And it's just like, if we can't have an honest back and forth conversation, which is a dialogue, which means multiple people back and forth, it doesn't really make sense to continue the conversation.
I mean, most of the times that I've seen it, because like I said, I've watched the lives, I watched the clips, like, most of the times when you kick somebody out is because you just don't want to listen to what they're saying. You're trying to talk over them. You just kick them off. So, like, when you say you want back and forth and then you're just talking over them, it's just like, and like, people already watch your lives. They know how you act. So, sometimes you are a little disrespectful. So they come up here, prepared for that. So I feel like you guys just have to be more understanding of, like, the message that you're, like, pushing out. And, like, when people come up, they're gonna come on, like, a certain type of way just because of the lives and the clips. And it's not really, I don't think it's fake narrative that people are pushing about y'all, because it's alive. Like, it's live. We're here. We're all watching it. It's not like they're making up things that y'all are saying. It's things that you said and done. So I don't really get it.
Yeah, but wouldn't you also agree that, like, people can take, like, a protest and they could say that, oh, these people were, like, doing a whole bunch of bad things for a bad reason. And then there could be a title that say they're fighting for human justice. It's literally how you headline things and how you make things to seem to be. Because we could take bad moments of your life and headline it in a different way and people would see you wrong. But if we actually, like, headline it in a way from your perspective and why you did it, so it's not only about what happened, it's also about who's telling the story and how they see us. It's just simply bias. Like, if you guys don't like us, that is a negative bias towards us. So automatically you're gonna make us not look like bad people. Like, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not, I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not portraying the story like it's what you've done. Like, they're not making it up. It's things you said.
Something that we've done that you feel like is so bad.
Well, I'll just talk about the most recent thing where Olivia offended Haitians. Like, I'm Caribbean too. You get what I'm saying? And what she said about him, she was like, oh, another Haitian. It was just like,
what did she say that was so bad?
I just said what she said that was so bad. She offended a lot of people.
No, you said she offended a lot of people. What did she say?
She said, oh, another Haitian. Like,
so let me get this straight. We're such bad people, and the worst thing you can say that Olivia has said is, oh, another Haitian. That's the worst thing.
You didn't say the worst thing.
Right.
I'm just pulling up the most recent thing, because if I start digging backwards, I don't want y'all to say that it's not true, it never happened. So I'm just pulling up the most recent thing.
So let me get this straight. You guys are that offended because she said, oh, another Haitian, because we had 3 Haitians in a row. you feel like that was so bad.
That's not why. If it was because y'all had 3 Haitians in a row, it would have been a whole different conversation
That
after she
was
said
the
that.
conversation.
She was like,
That's
she
literally what.
said,
Listen,
hold on, Sean, I'm not done
listen.
talking. Hold on.
Just go ahead, bro. You
She
guys just
said,
come up here.
another Haitian, maybe this one will be nice. If she would have been like, oh, that's, another Haitian, like, it's been 3 in a row. Like, it would have been different, but she said, another Haitian, maybe this one will be nice. Like, it was a completely different conversation based on the way y'all.
If she didn't like Haitians, why would she pick a Haitian to come up here? Because they said they had. So if she didn't have a problem with Haitians, why did she pick a Haitian that had Haitian in their name? Like, make that make sense.
I don't know. Why did she say, another Haitian?
But why did she pick them? If she had a problem with Haitians, why did she pick somebody who had Haitian in their name?
Listen, all I gotta say is what she said was wrong. Y'all have to watch what y'all say because y'all have this platform. You're gonna offend people.
Yeah, but you guys get offended at everything. That's the thing. You guys see the disrespect when none is there.
I mean, y'all, I could say the same thing for y'all. You feel like people come up here and disrespect you and they just trying to talk to you, but just because they said something that you didn't like, you feel disrespected and you kick them off. Am I right or am I wrong?
This is a screenshot. No, do you think so?
But anyways, Olivia, I just want to ask you about your braids because you have like the I think it's called boho, but how do you keep the curls so like fresh?
It's real. I recommend getting real hair, not like synthetic.
Oh, okay. It still doesn't get tangled though?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're not curled? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't really see. I thought it was. I'm sorry.
They're like wavy.
Ooh.
What's up?
All right, my boyfriend wants to say hi.
What's good, y'all?
What's up, man?
How you?
Feeling good, feeling amazing. How you feeling?
I'm chilling, gang. I'm chilling.
Where you from, man?
Where I'm from New York, Brooklyn, New York.
That's dope. New York's nice, man.
Look at him. Go ahead. He finna get mad. Where you go? But let me ask you a question. When men come up here and talk to you and try to tell you like how to talk to females, why do you feel some type of way?
Don't feel some type of way about that. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
And you're right. But the way how you be talking, you be feeling like, you're a king. And there's nothing wrong with you feeling like you're a king, but like you feel like you can't take advice from nobody. You feel me?
No, I just like to have authentic conversations, like real conversations with real people.
Okay, I have a question,
I like
Sean.
to have conversations with people.
I'm sorry.
Let me holler. Let me holler my boy.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
boo. Mm-hmm.
I mean, oh shit.
Y'all good over there?
Nah, we Gucci. We always good. Me and my girl, we could always talk. I don't control her.
Yes, communication is key.
You see how you look at Shawnee's and look at Olive. What's up? Olivia. You look at Olivia a certain type of way. I don't do that. I don't make her feel like she's less. And
Didn't you just tell your girl chill? Let me talk to him.
Huh? Yeah, chill. Like
We from New York. It's not that deep. That's
Okay,
how
but if we do it, then it's that deep. They'll clip it up and be like, "See, he's controlling." Like,
so the way you shush Olivia is different from my man saying, "Hold on, babe, let me talk."
All right, gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
You talk to her like she's a child. He talked to me like I'm a human
So
being.
somebody be like, "Hold on, let me chill. I got this." What is that? What do you call
All
that?
right, go ahead. Ask your question. Say what you was gonna say. You remember what you was gonna say?
Nah, because I don't know. He said some bullshit just now.
All right, I'm sorry, Sean. I got one question. Just give me the definition of a real conversation. Like, what is that to you?
For instance, y'all will come up here and ask us about our relationship, but if I ask other people about their relationship, they offended. Make that make sense.
Watch this gang on. Watch this game. What you want to ask about my relationship?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other people.
But I can't talk for
you.
people. So,
I got a couple questions for you.
we've been together for like a year and 6 months.
Yeah, a year and 6 months.
Congratulations, man. You guys monogamous or poly?
Monogamous.
What is that? I'm not gonna act like I know nothing. All right. So,
monogamous is just us. Poly is
oh
like
yeah,
them.
monogamous is just us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if your girl was totally cool with it, would you? And she was totally cool with it. Would you have another queen or another girlfriend?
Would I have another girlfriend if she was cool with it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have the bread, because there's money to take care of, two women to be a king and be able to do it. So it's not only if she's cool with it, it's if I can handle it.
Yep. So you would though?
If I can handle it and she's cool with it and then we agree, yeah, but
okay.
I gotta have financially stable. I gotta have a way to take care of them.
Yeah. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, and what did that do for you, Sean?
No, it's just, it was a real conversation with a real person, and that's exactly.
So it's a real conversation because he gave you an answer you wanted to hear.
There's men all over the world. There's men all over America that, would like to have another queen, like to have another girl, but they just don't have the courage to speak on it. Shout out to this guy for telling the truth and saying what's in his heart. Most guys don't have the truth. I mean,
I don't want it. I don't want it. You said if she would like to do it. If she say, babe, let's do this, that's something that she's up for. You want to treat your wives or your girls like they're below you, like they're less than you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying if it's something I can handle. I don't know if it is. If it's something I can, then maybe it might be. But that's not. I don't want to have that. Show him your finger. But look, Olive, let me.
It's Olivia. It's Olivia.
Oh, Olivia. My fault, game. Yeah. You see that? That's what a real man gonna do for you. What she said? What she said?
But Sean, you're misunderstanding what he's saying. He's saying like if I wanted to do it, he would be like, okay, he would think about it if he had the money.
Yeah.
But he's saying he doesn't want to do it.
That's not me.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So you're gonna do something you don't want to do?
The same way that you approached Olivia with the initiative, like, hey, I do poly, like
you gotta think.
She had to think about it. So he's saying if I was to approach him with it, he would consider it. That's what he's saying. The same way you approached Olivia and she was like, hell no, fuck that. Remember you said that's what she said? But then eventually she agreed. Yeah. No, it's the same situation. That's what he's saying. At all.
Yeah, Sean, you know what I'm saying,
Sean,
bro.
you know what we talking about. Why you saying?
Olivia, I'm sorry for mistaking your name. I don't really, she mostly watches.
Yeah, I mostly watch. She doesn't really know. It's just whatever I tell her.
My fault.
Hey, that's good.
So, Olivia, how do you deal with, like, the hate? Like, I know you get a lot of hate. So, how do you, like, deal with it?
How do I deal with the hate?
Yeah.
I just kind of just don't pay them much mind. Like, I don't pay them much attention because they're honestly just online bullies. So they want to get your attention. That's like their goal. They want your attention and they want to see you fall. So the best thing I can do is I can just not give them the attention and prosper. So that's what I do. And I just worry on things that are more important than that.
Okay. So I seen a clip where you were saying that going out with like girlfriends and stuff like that is not like your focus. And I understand that, some people in their 20s, they just want to focus on building wealth. But what do you do in those moments where you feel like you just really need like a girl talk? Like you just need somebody to talk to? Because even me with my boyfriend, not every single conversation like he's gonna really get. If you get what I'm saying, like girl. In those moments, like what do you do? And is it Sean? Like, were you like that before you met Sean, or were you just always like that?
Always like what?
Not wanting girlfriends, not really caring about friends, or were you like that when you got with Sean?
Not that I don't want like female friends, or women friends, whatever. It's just that I'm very selective with who I hang out with. Like for me to give you something as valuable as my time and my energy, you have to be like a person that like actually first of all is like wanting to receive that, want to be pushed, want to be like, hey, you need to work on this, but also somebody that I can receive from as well. So that's honestly very rare because a lot of women out here are not like intensely trying to like develop themselves or build anything.
I disagree.
Okay, I think it's different from like saying you want to do something than actually actively doing it every day. I can say that. So it's very rare to find a woman that's going to the gym, that's working on her brand, that's working on her business, that's doing all this, like reading books, like actually on her self-development Zoom every day. Like that's very rare.
So if it's so rare, how is Sean gonna have 7 queens that's on that? Like, how is he gonna find them if it's so rare?
I mean, we're rare people. I feel like when you're like that way, like self-development oriented, building all of that stuff, you attract everything in your life. So we're gonna attract it.
So then just attract the friends. Like, I don't get it. So attract the girlfriends. Like, go out and find them.
That's not my main priority. That's not my main priority in life right now.
Oh, of course not. I'm not
Like,
saying
you guys act like she doesn't have friends. Like she just went. She went to hang out with a friend yesterday. She's hanging out with her.
Oh.
Because we don't show that to you guys, and the only reason why we don't show that to you guys is because, like, I appreciate the people on TikTok, but some people, I be trying to like ruin like everything. Like it's kind of sad.
Okay, I mean, I understand that the internet it does that sometimes, but from what I've heard, like, you know, the lives and stuff, Olivia always said that friends is not her focus. She doesn't really have, so I didn't even know that. So that's news to me.
Yeah,
but that's good.
With her friend yesterday.
Okay.
With another girl tomorrow, and like I could have 3 girlfriends right now for all y'all know. Y'all just wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until I'm ready to make them a queen, y'all won't know because TikTok, I just for whatever reason.
Let me ask you a question.
What question?
So, my boy, like how I heard you want to have 7 queens, but like, how would you balance that? You feel me? Like I'm young. I'm 21 years old. You feel me? I'm 21 years old. I'm young. How would you even like? What makes you think you could do that? Like, you know, like what process? Matter of fact, let me lose this game. Let me quit this game real quick. Let me focus. Yeah. I want to give y'all my attention. My fault, y'all. Like, what makes you think you could do that? Like, you don't want to have a family?
I will have the most beautiful family America's ever seen.
Oh God, here we go.
And you feel me? If that's what you think, you feel me? So you have a child with each of the women, each woman.
Yep.
I'm dead.
Bro, don't you think that's a little like unrealistic? You feel me? You can barely like cheat 2 women right.
Yeah.
Hold on, gang. I just stopped my game so I could talk to you and give you all my attention, bro.
No, you're good.
No, I'm not good. I don't curse. I'm not gonna curse. You feel me? Like,
you're good. I just wanted to, that like
you want queens. A queen needs a man that's gonna cater to her. But how you gonna have 7 women? That's not. Come on, bro. There's no way you could treat a queen how she needs to be treated if you have 7 women.
First of all, I got a lot.
Because how many times are you gonna devote to them?
It's quality over quantity, and we're gonna do stuff together, fam.
So what do you and Olivia do together besides working out, going to the gym, and making money and working from home? What else do y'all do?
Honestly, we've been really creating. Like, to be completely transparent, me and Olivia have not been focusing on making money. We've been focusing on what we can do to help the most people. Okay. We've been creating.
Creating what?
Helping people. You couldn't help too. Listen, bro. Like, I don't think you understand how
Hold on, excuse me. Your girl asked me a question. Let me answer. I'm gonna get to you. 1 second.
Yo,
At
bro.
the end of the day, I don't think us as leaders we should be chasing money. Yo, let's keep it respectful, bro. I'm gonna answer this question and then we're gonna get to you.
Okay. Go ahead, my boy. It's your live. Go ahead.
All right. So, with that being said, for us, we realize that the number one thing, basically, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And at the end of the day, we don't want to chase money. We want to help people cure massive pain. And one thing coming on these lives show me is that there's a lot of people in a lot of pain when it comes to mental health, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to their personal development, when it comes to believing in themselves. There's a lot. So for us, we just have been like creating things, creating processes, which you guys are about to see soon, that will help people get to that next level, right? Get to like, hey, step 1 to step 2. So we just want to help people cure massive. Now, what's the question?
No, hold on, because you know I want to continue on that. I want to what's the word? Elaborate on that.
Okay.
So you go and first of all, that's good. That's good that you want to do that because a lot of people with money and they don't want to help people. But how are you gonna help families? A lot of people when you have 7 women. I don't think you know what I think. You know what I think about you? You're very fairy tale-ish. You're very, like a Peter Pan. He like to fly around and dish out ideas that is not. You don't think it through, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to please, do this and do that. But bro, you gotta understand. Like, a woman is gonna want her man to support her, be there for her. How you gonna do that for 7 women in 24 hours? You gonna divide it in the days?
And help
you can't do that.
How you gonna help?
You can't give your queen one day, then I'm gonna focus on this one. You can't do that. Hold on. You just hold on. You stop me so you could continue to hold on. Let me talk. I'll give you the phone. You could talk to my wife. So let me get that, bro. Appreciate you, gang. You feel me? You can't separate it. So I don't think that's realistic. Maybe 2. You fair with 2 first because of whatever situation. I don't know this because I don't watch that often. You feel me? I think you need to focus on 1. You and her could plan out, whatever. And then, you help families and you help. That's good. That's very good. As you said, you're a life coach. So that's very good. I might even take some help. You never know. You feel me? You never know. But I just feel like, you need to take it 1 step at a time, gang. You talking about you can have 3 girlfriends right now. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like
you gotta
just gotta slow it down, gang. But say what you was gonna say, gang. I don't want you to forget.
Yo, the way people do families is just different than the way we're supposed to. In the Middle East, families, everybody, even when they're adults, they still live together. They invest together. Typical adult household, American household, when kids get older, when they get 18, they leave, they go start their own family, they pay their own rent. Bam. Everybody's spreading their resources thin. If everybody put their resources together and worked on the same mission, they have much greater resources. They have much greater results. So you're acting like it's going to be 7 women on 7 different programs. We're going to be pure alignment. So if they're not about helping people, positively impacting people around the world, taking their talents and positively impacting people, we won't be together. So it's not going to be 7 different things because we all going to be supporting each other doing the same mission.
Okay, so I have another question. So when Shanice was here, I don't want to bring her up. I don't mean to bring her up, but the question incorporates her. So when Shanice was here, Olivia and Shanice both agreed that there were times where they felt some type of way because one was getting attention. There was a little bit of jealousy going on. There was a little bit of something going on. That was eventually confessed. It was confessed. I see it in the clip. I don't have the exact clip, but Olivia admitted it.
Yeah, Olivia admitted it. Shanice never did.
Okay, yeah, Shanice never did, but Olivia admitted it. So how are you gonna have, when you have 7, it's gonna be the same, because I'm a woman. I love attention from my man. So how is it gonna work? Like, there's always gonna be, I feel like there's always gonna be conflict.
So wait, hold on.
Whoa.
What you you want to answer? Or my fault? Go ahead. Do you think?
So, the fact that she's never admitted a normal human emotion says a lot.
Wait, hold on. Say that again. What you said?
A normal human emotion. So she ain't a normal. My fault, gang. Do you?
No, say that again.
Hold on. The fact that Shanice never admitted it, I think, played a big part on why we didn't work out. Because even you guys experience jealousy in monogamous relationships. Your man can look at somebody else. He can like another girl's pictures. You're gonna feel jealous. If he looks at another girl too long, you're gonna feel jealous. So there's jealousy in any relationship. Would you agree with that or you disagree with that?
I agree with that to a certain extent.
All right. So with that being said, the way we will overcome that is the same way you guys overcome it, which is communicating. It's okay. Okay, if you feel jealous, just talk to me about it, right? And we deal with it and we handle it. That's it. It's just communication.
Okay, so
But hold on, babe, because I'm trying to understand something.
Me too. Like,
I'm trying to.
all right, you go ahead. Go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
All right. So watch this game. So she admitted to the jealousy, which is nothing wrong with
But
that.
she admitted it after Shanice already left, so
You feel me?
nobody knew.
No.
That's
So
what I'm trying to say.
No. You no. Hold on. Let me talk. Let me talk real quick.
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead,
talk real quick. So,
Hold on.
but y'all just
Hold
said
on.
she admitted it, right?
Hold on. Time out. She admitted it several times while Shanice was here.
Okay, cool. She admitted it. That's the
right,
point.
I guess.
She admitted she was jealous. So, and you're not perfect. I know you're not perfect. So they felt jealous. Whatever you was doing, you made them feel jealous or whatever, cause they attention, whatever. So if you couldn't do it with dos, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. What she gonna make you do with 7? Right. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I understand you want to try to, but it's not realistic. It's not gonna happen.
It's not realistic.
But wait, hold on. It's not realistic. It's gonna be on one platform. You're gonna be on one movement, one train. A woman, a person is gonna want their own attention. There's gonna be stuff going on in their life. They have to have their life. You're gonna have to be there for them for that. One might want to do, I don't know. One might want to be a gamer. You have to be there for that. And one might want to be a dancer.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They have to have their own life. It can't just be one train.
And also too, babe, like, you know how sometimes they say like relationships are 50-50, but sometimes it's 20-80. So how are you gonna balance when a woman needs more attention today than she did yesterday?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
One might be on her period.
Yeah, she might want some extra.
The other one might be up and want to go to the club. What you about to do? You about to tell her like, yo, get some Advil and pull up.
Yeah, like
that's what you about to say.
So
you get what I'm saying? It's like you can't. It's gonna fluctuate. Is that right? Where it's gonna up and down. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think maybe say 3.
Nah.
Maybe say 1. Olivia. Say Olivia. You know, she young. As you said, she's smart. She's got what you want. Try that out. You get what I'm saying, gang? I'm 21. Listen, man. Look. Show him the ring. You know. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, man. But if it's one thing, you always preach about helping families. I support that. I don't know if you actually do it, but at least you talk about it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying, which is a good thing. You know, and you ain't all bad. At least you talk. You talk good. You know what I mean? You talk good.
He got a good
persona. Yo, I'm on fire.
I don't know what
I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking good stuff.
He tried.
But yeah, just listen to what I'm saying. You feel me? Do you understand where I'm coming from, though? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I think you're speaking to me from like what you think is real. But respectfully, I didn't get here. I didn't change my life around. My life is nowhere near perfect. But I know me and this beautiful, powerful, we didn't get here. We didn't get this level by listening to the limitations that other people place on us. We're gonna build the most beautiful family America's ever seen. I will have 7 queens, and we will positively impact millions of people.
What if I tell you that our family is gonna top your family? What if I tell you that?
Hey man, I want to see you guys do great things, but good luck.
You at the top.
Watch this. It's all right though. You see, we kind of the same though, because you gonna have 7 queens. I'm gonna have her only, and I have 7 kids.
Right.
And all of us gonna be billionaires. You feel me?
Yeah, we kind of similar.
It's 7.
Right.
7. You feel me?
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Nah, you feel me? I feel you, bro. As you said, it's just different. If that's how you feel like you could do it. Hopefully you get through and you treat them right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You make them comfortable. 7 queens, I guess, bro. You know, it's just weird to me. If that's what you want to do, and the thing is, if they feel comfortable doing that, that's up to them. That's up to you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do y'all, you feel me? I would never wish bad on nobody. You get that right? I would never, but I just think that, you know, there's gonna be some feelings hurt because, as I said, it's never gonna be that. It's never gonna be.
Yeah, I don't think.
You get what I'm saying?
Some women are gonna need more attention.
Like, you know, it's some days. You get what I'm saying? But
Olivia, why you laughing? What's funny?
Man,
She's
leave
always laughing.
Olivia chilling. You see, she not even looking at the camera.
Our group chat going crazy right now.
Oh, they
They
group chat.
talking about us?
They
What
group
they
chat
saying
going
about
crazy.
us?
No.
If anything, they come with
They
me.
group chat going crazy. You know,
Is it? Let me not even
who
say.
y'all in the group with? Probably Ben
Say what?
Laden. Who y'all in the group with?
You guys got a business?
If you got a business?
Well, like Olivia, I guess I'm a content creator. So.
Oh yeah,
But I
look.
make a different types of
Oh
content.
yeah, come on, come in the light.
Oh my God! Please don't do this.
Hold on, look. And everything.
Oh my
everything
God!
is
So
silky
annoying.
and smooth.
Wait,
Look,
hold on. Wait.
look at it.
Let me take it out the
It's
bun.
moving. It's never stiff. Watch this.
Y'all just go on my page. Just go on my page. I posted the video of my hair.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm a content creator.
She's a content creator, guys. She does get ready with me.
Yes, outfits, hair,
All of that. She
all
got
of that.
links to
For
all
the
that.
girly girls.
You feel me? I just support. You get what I'm saying?
Period. So yeah,
But
he is so supportive. He's so sweet.
The group says that they love you because you guys are funny.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate the group. I appreciate y'all, and y'all have a very blessed weekend.
Yes.
You know.
And a green night.
We appreciate y'all.
We gonna still be watching the live.
And I thank you for adding us to the live.
yes,
you feel me?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a minute. I've been watching y'all for a minute.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah.
yo, she been watching y'all that long.
Huh?
We appreciate y'all watching us on the real. Do you guys feel like this conversation was respectful?
Yeah, y'all was chilling tonight. Yeah, I feel like it was cool. Yeah.
When people come up here and they show respect, they give respect back. That's all.
You feel like we disrespected you? Did you feel like we? Nah.
No.
Olivia, other than your name, I know I got your name wrong in the first bits. My fault. I don't really,
It's okay, bro. You've been watching too many clips.
That's literally what it is. She be scrolling and I'll be like, who Olive? You know what I'm saying? They be, but my fault. I don't mean to disrespect you, whatever.
No, I'm good. It's good.
All right, we appreciate y'all being on here.
Nah, for real.
All right. Thanks for having us.
Y'all be up. Y'all stay up. Everybody in the comments.
Yes.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night,
you feel me?
everybody.
Bye. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good
Bye.
one. You feel me?
Okay. What an angel. Haley Bailey came out with a song today called Angel, and it's about being a black girl. It's a beautiful song. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing great.
I'm like, I don't know if my camera's on. Okay.
It's not. You just press save.
Can you see me?
I said Haley Bailey. I mean Halle Bailey.
Hi. Okay, so I have a few questions. My first question is just going to be, I have a series of questions for Olivia, of course. I've been watching you guys for a while, and it seems that you're like, I'm sorry?
We appreciate the enthusiasm. Did she answer the questions first, McQueen?
No, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Angel. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm 23. I'm in nursing, and I have a hairstylist business that I've been doing for 9 years.
Okay. And what's one thing you've taken away from watching us?
Taking accountability. I struggle with that sometimes, but you guys motivate me to do it more.
I love it. I appreciate that. That's good. Okay. Huge part of life. Right there. Okay, so the next question is, what's one thing we can do to provide more value?
Probably taking accountability yourself, being more realistic with yourself. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay. What questions do you have for us?
Okay, yeah. So watching you, I've noticed that you're kind of selective with what you choose to answer. It seems like you struggle in some areas to answer more like common sense questions, but like the harder questions, you seem to act like you can't hear. Like right now, for example, you're making a face and I'm talking pretty clear. But I just wanted to ask you some simple things in certain orders. So how long have you had a business?
No, I'm just confused what you were talking about. That's it.
How long have you had a business? 2021. Okay, how long have you been for women empowerment?
My whole life since
Your whole life?
came out of the womb.
How long do you keep like protective styles in?
How long?
Mm-hmm.
A month.
A month. How long do you stay with somebody that hinders your growth?
0 days. 0 days.
Days. How long is it going to take you to realize that you're sitting next to him?
It's gonna take forever because you guys are not gonna convince me since you're not in the relationship and you don't know anything about him.
I am in a relationship. I'm not in that relationship, but I'm in a relationship to know when you're with a man who is specifically like his goal is to hinder women who have like, you know, a higher status or have high potential. Yeah, I think it's pretty evident that's trying to act like that.
Oh my god.
No, it is kind of funny. It is. You are kind of a joke, so I would laugh too. But I'm trying to just, you know, get through to her right now.
You're funny because you feel like you have it all figured out when you don't. Like, you're literally
You know, I have figured out.
So wait. You say it's my goal to hinder women that have a higher
Yeah,
status?
you did it with Shanice. Look how great Shanice is doing. You're doing it with her. It's gonna take a moment for her to realize it, but you know, it's getting there. We peep it, Olivia. We see it.
Hold on. I have a question for you.
Yes.
What status did Shanice have before we came on this platform?
What status does she have?
Yeah, like
I mean, you weren't really as known either. I haven't been able to find a website or anything. I don't think you're known. So all I know, you only exist on TikTok, like nowhere on Google.
Answer the question. Like, how did I?
I mean, look at how great she's doing.
How did I hinder her?
Look at how great she's doing.
You say what?
Look at how great she's doing.
I'm sorry, I was choking on that bullshit you was spitting out. What did you say?
I love how hyped you are when it's only a female present. Like until a man gets in, then you start talking a little more calmly and not cussing and not doing
You said some off the wall stuff that's just like from Mars.
I know.
Like what?
Olivia, why is it that like when you only speak?
Can you hold on? Respectfully, can you answer the question? Like, what status did Shanice have before we came on this platform?
She had the status of being the primary woman in your life before you decided to go cheat on her. That was her status.
All right. So how was I trying to like hinder her? And I didn't cheat on her because I would never do that.
She was away in boot camp or military, whatever, and you went in behind her back and found somebody else. So you actually removed her status. That was my whole point, though, that you're declining her status. She had a status of being the only woman in your life, and you took that status and brought somebody else into it.
All right.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
I think
agreed to be police.
She's a professional bullshitter. You're pretty good, quick on your feet. That was some pretty good bullshit you just came up with. But question for you: why do you feel like you know so much about our relationship and you don't even know if Shanice was going to boot camp or on deployment?
You said that yourself, that she was away.
Okay, but you don't even know if she was going to boot camp or on deployment, so you have no idea what.
I know that she was away from the home.
So if you have no idea what you're talking about, why?
I know she was away from home.
What makes your opinion?
I know she was away from home.
Okay,
I don't know what you tell me, but the same way that you tell certain things, you have to take that accountability.
Listen, I'm gonna take accountability for this. All I know is this.
Yeah.
When I met Shanice, she didn't have a TikTok. I think she's done all right for herself, considering. You guys know her as my ex. You guys know her because of what we did together.
Somebody says I'm trying to let you distract me. I'm not getting distracted.
Excuse me. The man that she's with now, they probably would have never met if we never came to this platform. So
I'm actually pretty excited.
Hold on. If anything, if you give somebody a platform, one of the biggest platforms in the world, one of the most active platforms in the world, and you help them find the love of their life, I think that's empowering somebody. I don't think that's holding somebody back.
Yeah.
Just my.
Can I continue talking to Olivia while you finish your girl dinner?
Continue with that bullshit you spewing.
Can you finish your? Yeah. Anyways.
Go ahead.
Olivia. Hey, girl.
Hey.
You all right?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great. Okay, so why is it that like you'll be quiet a lot of the times and let Sean speak for you, and then when like the person exits, you know, or gets kicked or whatever, then you have so much commentary to say?
Like what?
You really are picking up a lot of his characteristics, like this whole distraction thing. You getting that down pat, girl. You just like your man. I love that. I'll be here when you guys are ready. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you wait on us.
Or when you run out of some seeds or something, maybe you'll look up then.
Maybe. Yeah, babe, I don't care. Like, I don't, like, if they're not with it, like, they're out.
Olivia,
What was the question?
do you not want to answer the question or you don't remember the question?
I wasn't listening to you. I wasn't paying attention.
You weren't listening. Okay. So I'm going to repeat it. And because you have a business and you're for women empowerment, I'm going to hope that you actually listen this time. So I asked, why is it that when guests join the live after they're kicked, you have so much to say, but you don't say anything while you're actually talking to them?
Okay, give me an example.
An example. I think there was the other woman last night who Sean said that she was a little up rowdy and, she came on Bliss, if I can recall. However, she was talking to you and you were very quiet. And then when she got on and Sean said something, then you started going back and forth with the exactly and right. And people are so crazy and this and that. But you'll be head down, double tapping the live when people are actually talking to you. Like right now.
Yeah, sometimes it's
What's this for?
Huh?
What's this for?
What? What's what?
Like, what you're sitting there
I was just gonna tell her.
for?
I really don't feel like repeating the question again. So I would just much rather you be an adult and say you don't want to answer it versus going back to the iPad.
No. The question, why don't I say stuff during the live? Sometimes it's just not a good time to like say stuff.
Right. Okay. So let's write on that. Let's write on that. I love that because that was very simple. It wasn't around the bush. Sometimes it's not a good time to say stuff. Let's backtrack. I'm not Haitian, but let's bring up the Haitian example. Sometimes it's not a good time to say stuff. What was the reason that you said that? And before you answer that, when somebody asked you that, you said, I'm just trying to understand what would be the reason to dislike Haitians. And that's the whole reason we're asking you why you said it, because we're trying to figure out what would be the reason to dislike them.
All right. If she disliked Haitians, why would she bring the Haitian up?
Right. And you said that.
No,
she
but I'm
disliked
asking
her
you.
guess, correct?
I'm asking you if she disliked.
Yeah, and I'm responding.
why would
I'm
she bring
responding.
the Haitian
I'm
up?
responding. You said, why would she not like Haitians if she's going to keep bringing them up? Because you have all control of who you bring onto the live. Why did you make it seem like, oh my gosh, we got another one when you're literally picking through the live? I just requested to join this live 2 minutes before that previous couple exited. And I was chosen when there's 90 other viewers requesting. So if you were able to choose them, what is the reason that you chose that statement to say that?
So let me get this straight.
Olivia.
She picked a Haitian to come on.
This is what I mean. This is what I mentioned when I said she doesn't talk to anybody when they're on. But I was talking crazy, right?
No, nobody's gonna say that you're talking crazy. We may find you a bit annoying, and you talk.
Oh, you're
over
annoying
us.
too, but I mean, you tolerate people the same
That's
way
fine.
Olivia tolerates you. You tolerate people.
Cool. So with that being said, make it make sense. If she didn't like Haitians, why would she select them for them to come on?
Why would you select them if you're going to say, oh, another one? Ugh.
Because it was 3 in a row, so she thought it was a coincidence.
How is it a coincidence if she's picking him? There's no coincidence to your decision. Is it a coincidence that Shanice left? Or is it a coincidence that she decided to leave? It's a decision. It's not a coincidence.
I think we got really lucky that she left.
Yeah, I think she did too. I think she's the more luckier one. I think Olivia would be lucky too if she just wakes up, but she just wants to keep eating sunflower seeds and peanut butter every night. So we'll see how long that goes on. Yeah, the face. Ooh, you got something to say? You want to get a little verbal? You want to stop expressing and get a little verbal?
When did I eat peanut butter? I love peanut butter though. So
I love peanut butter too, but not every night for dinner.
Oh, yeah, I don't eat peanut butter for dinner.
Okay, but okay, so maybe we should talk on like the more simple, minimalistic topics because that's where I seem to get some reciprocation and conversation out of you.
No, it's just that honestly, the questions that you ask just kind of have no point, and I don't see what you're trying to like paint me up to be.
I'm not trying to paint you to be anything. I'm trying to get you to realize that you're selective.
I like to keep it simple and short with you.
We can keep it
It's
simple.
never
You're
gonna
just
be
selective.
like satisfied with my reaction. So and my response. So I'm just
No,
like,
I am. I'm just trying to talk. I just feel like you're selective. That's what I'm trying to understand. Because it's been times I've seen you answer questions very thoroughly, and it's been times I've seen you have a clear, direct question proposed, and you act confused. So I'm just trying to figure out which one is it. Are you there or are you not there? You got offended when somebody asked if you had any, issues or mental or, you know, a little bit of something going on. But you're trying to figure out where does selectiveness come in.
The selectiveness comes in when I'm pretty much tired of keeping explaining myself, and I just give things. Like I said, how do I deal with hate? I'm either going to not give them my attention, or I'm going to prosper. I'm not going to give you guys that much attention to a question that you guys are like trying to press on that is literally everybody said, I'm sorry, and it's not true. Like,
yeah. So you can understand being tired of repeating yourself, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So how do you think guests feel when they're asking questions and you guys get into that iPad? Can you understand that people might get tired of repeating questions?
Yes.
Okay. So aside from that, back to Olivia. You said that you're tired of repeating yourself when people keep asking the same questions. We keep asking and kept asking and kept asking, what is the reason you said that comment? Wouldn't it be easier to just apologize for it so nobody just says anything anymore? Or are you going to keep making it seem like it's their decision to try and decipher why you said what you said? Are you lost?
No, it's just that if you are talking with him, I'm not paying attention. Mostly with a conversation
but
like
they're talking to you.
Mostly
Whenever people ask you that, Sean asks why you said something. He cannot speak for your thought. As much of a team, queen, king you guys are, he cannot say what's on your mind. Maybe you can, because you're starting to mirror him a little bit. But you're the person who said the statement. So we're just asking, what is the reason that you said it? If you're tired of getting the question, all you have to say is, I don't know, it came out, I selected it, I apologize, therefore it's done and out. Wipe your hands with it. But you keep making it seem like it's up to people to try and decipher why you said what you said.
At the end of the day, I feel like you just want to hear yourself talk, so I'm going to stop talking to you because you do not want your answer for me.
I gave you an option. I just gave you a chance to say something.
It's just, I'm done. I'm done with the conversation. You can like talk to him, or you can.
Okay. And I'm waiting for your commentary once I'm kicked or, you know, exit to see what you say, because I'm sure you'll have something to say.
So if you want to see what she has to say, why don't you just listen to her?
I did listen. I asked her why not just apologize. She tried to repeating herself. She circled it back and deflected and did something that you did and tried to make it seem like I'm the crazy person when all I did was give her a simple chance to apologize. And I'm not even Haitian, so I really could care less. I'm just trying to see his common sense.
If you could care less, you wouldn't have asked the question.
I asked on behalf of her mentality. That's been my whole thing since I got on here. Is she there or is she not there?
Could you just listen? I know you're super passionate, but you gotta listen. It's a conversation. It's supposed to be two ways. She's just telling you that she doesn't feel heard, she doesn't feel understood, and you just keep trying to steamroll her. And then you get upset. This is why we boot people, because a conversation. Yo, stop cutting me off. All right? Okay. I'm literally trying to help you. I'm literally trying to like save you and save this conversation.
Okay.
All right.
You done?
Listen.
No, I'm not saying disrespectful. I'm saying so I can say what I said. Because I did ask her if she was tired of repeating herself and getting bullied, attacked, harassed. Why didn't she just apologize?
You honestly, it's interesting talking to you, and I can tell that like you're really smart, and I can tell that like you're really powerful, but you get in your own way, and you may say "fuck me," but you got two ears and one mouth. I don't feel that way. Listen, you got two ears and you got one mouth for a reason, and a conversation is two ways, not one way, right? So it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You steamroll Olivia, and then you don't even get a chance to get your questions answered. Anything else you want to say? Any questions you got for me?
Yeah, I have some questions. Why the other night? Was that? I'm saying the other night. That was last night. It was a woman that joined the live in an orange hoodie, and when she was talking and kind of to a point, you interrupted her and said, "Oh, I forgot who I'm talking to. I forgot who I'm talking to. You got a hoodie on in the summer." What did you mean by that? Because you wear suits for live, so I was just trying to see where that correlated.
So I forgot. We can't crack jokes. Anything else you want to be offended by?
No, I'm seriously asking.
I like to joke with people. I like to crack jokes. Anything else you're offended by?
I wasn't offended by it. I wasn't the one wearing a hoodie. I was just trying to see where you were going with it.
Why are you asking? Same thing I can be like, why are you over there doing your best Batman impersonation, hiding in the shadows and shit? We can barely see you.
Was that like a shot at my skin color or something?
See, there you go.
What did you think about that? Am I misinterpreting that?
Take it about your skin color. See what I'm saying?
Am I misinterpreting that?
I think you just see negativity in everything.
No, I
Maybe
think
it
you
has
just
something to
don't
do with
say
the fact
things
that all your
directly.
maybe it has something to do with the fact that all your lights are off. Because last time I checked, Batman was white.
You said you could barely see me in the dark. I'm just saying, was it a shot at my skin color because you mentioned the dark?
Batman. Last time I checked, Batman was white.
No, everybody knows that.
Okay, so if that knows that, if everybody knows that, then how the hell did you take that as a
You
race?
mentioned I was playing in the shadows and you could barely see me, which is a common joke or joke in quotes.
Listen,
a
man.
shot at skin color. So that's what I was trying to clarify.
I think you just see everything that you want to see.
I really don't. I don't have any hatred for you guys.
Okay.
I'm just trying to ask the questions that are like, you know.
You're in the, I said you're in the shadows like Batman. Batman is white.
Mm-hmm. Can everybody see me? Can everybody see I have nose rings and my teeth and my shirt color?
Lights off.
Okay.
All right. See what I'm saying, bro? You guys see the negativity in everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anything else you want to say, Batman?
Yeah. Can I go to Olive?
No, she doesn't want to talk to you anymore, and I'm gonna respect.
Why don't you want to talk to me, Olivia?
What did I say?
I don't know. What is women empowerment about? How can you be for women empowerment and encouraging women and you can't talk on something that's a little
How
too
have
deep?
you empowered Olivia since you've been up here?
I didn't say empowered her. I'm saying if she's for women empowerment and she feels I'm talking a certain way that's not etiquette or, you know, classy, whatever, being respectful, why is it that she can't engage with me to empower me as a woman?
She tried 4 times. You didn't let her get a word out.
When did she try? When I asked her, why didn't she just apologize?
Bro, she apologized.
Is she not sorry? Or do she just like...
Listen, man. She apologized 30 minutes ago, but you probably didn't see that because the only thing you can see is negativity. So...
I didn't say I could see negativity only. I already said that I don't feel no way.
It looked like in that dark ass room you can't see shit. I don't know, like turn some lights on, man.
I can turn lights on, but I mean the lights are on. Okay. The lights are on. There's different lighting.
Yeah, I don't know. That's that invisible lighting.
Okay. That was a funny joke. Was that another joke?
Shit, I guess. I don't know.
What did you mean that one?
Anything else you want to say, Batman?
No, I don't think I have any more questions. Right. Can you talk to somebody for me though?
We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Not talking about you.
You said what?
No, I wasn't talking to you.
You was talking to yourself? Now you talk to yourself.
No, I'm talking to my man.
Oh, okay. My man. All right. See you.
Bye.
Right, that's wild.
Bro, they accepted my routine.
Oh yeah?
Hello.
Oh yeah? All right. What's your name and where you from? What's your name? Where you from?
My name is
Oh my gosh. Good to see you. What part?
Dallas.
D-Town. All right. How old are you?
23.
Perfect. Would you be in a poly relationship?
Absolutely not.
You said yeah? I heard absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely? Your sound keep going in and out.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Sound like you said absolutely. What's the main thing you learned from watching our lives?
I think what I've learned is that the accountability thing, for sure. The accountability thing. Hi, Olivia. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, so can I ask my questions now?
Well, did you already answer? Would you be in a poly relationship? You already answered that?
No.
Okay, and what's one thing that you have taken away from watching us?
I really haven't learned anything other than I feel like y'all need to take more accountability. Like when y'all say
When you say we need to take more accountability, what does that mean to you? What does that look like? Dang, man, you just cracked me up.
I think what that means to me is that
No, I'm going.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we ready now.
Okay, I think what that means to me is that if you're claiming, oh, I'm not perfect, I need to work on things, and then when we tell you, like, okay, this is something that you need to work on, instead of getting upset, maybe just like take it in a little bit. But I do have a question though. I don't even want to get into that. I wanted to get into the nitty gritty. So Sean, I'm gonna start with you. So, do you remember the time that y'all were on live and somebody asked you a question and then Olivia tried to chime in and you said, "Oh no, Olivia, I got this. Let me answer my question." Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you remember how the person on live was pretty much like, "Dang, like she can't chime in," and then you said, "Oh, well, when I do it, y'all get upset, but I can't answer my own question." So why do you do that to her? I think that's really annoying.
Okay.
Why do you do that?
Why do I respond to questions about the woman that I'm in a relationship with?
No. Why can't she chime in on your questions, but you can chime in on hers?
Sometimes y'all ask her questions about things that are my decisions, or a lot of times y'all ask her questions on things that I would like be like running point on.
But the
Or
question,
a
the
lot of the
question
times
is
you guys
about,
be trying to, or a lot of the times you guys be trying to come for Olivia, and if I feel like, hey, there's some perspective that could be added here, or if I feel like I need to protect her, or just put it into something, or interject at any moment, I reserve the right to do that. I'm gonna always protect my queen. Is it not a man's job to protect his woman and make her feel safe? Yes or no?
I'm gay, so I don't too much care about what men do. Okay, next question though.
Yeah.
So my question is,
In a traditional relationship, isn't it the man's job to make his woman feel safe? Yes or no?
I think it's both. I don't believe in gender roles. I think that it's just like Olivia should be making you feel secure and safe. You need to be making her feel secure and safe. I feel like,
I do believe in gender roles because if somebody broke into my house, I'm not finna be like, "Here, Olivia, go defend our house's honor. Like, go protect us." And that's my job.
okay. So my next question, because I don't want to. My next question is, before you live, and I watch the actual lives. I don't just watch the little clips, so please don't say that to me. When I'm watching the lives and I'm watching y'all on YouTube and whatnot, I notice that you always kind of make these comments like, "Oh, how are you this old? How are you 32 doing this? How you doing that? How you doing this?" Sean, how are you 30 with no car?
How am I
Like,
30 with no?
how are you gonna get on to other people about not going to the gym or not having a business, but
That's
you
right.
don't drive?
First of all, I would never condemn somebody for not having a business. The only thing I will ever try to do is push people towards their potential, right? I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't think I'm any different than anybody, just a little bit further along in my journey and had a couple experiences that people haven't experienced. But can you give me an example on why I would need a car? Like, could you give me an example on why I would need one?
Yeah. So you say that you want 7 queens, correct? Or that's the goal.
No. In my life right now, could you give me an example on why I would need a car? By the way, 7 queens won't fit in one car, but continue.
Okay. So you want an example as of right now why you need a car?
Yes. Give me an example when we use one.
Because I feel as though if you have a business,
No, give me an example of when I would use one.
to go to the store instead of walking on the street. Like we see you walking on the street, to go to the store,
I'm gonna go to what store would I go to get what?
to go shopping,
To go shopping. What do you mean? Like to the mall?
to take Olivia out on dates. How are you taking her out on dates with no car?
We could walk or we could do this thing called Lyft.
Why? I'm sorry, Olivia. You better than me because I'm not walking on no date. Amen. I'm not walking to no dates.
So let me get this straight. I'm gonna get this straight. When you like, let's say, oh, obviously Olivia's not into, let's say we're drinking. Would it be better to catch a lift or would it be better to drive if you're going on an internet?
But y'all don't drink.
I know, but if you were,
If y'all were drinking, that would make sense, but you don't drink, so why can't you drive?
so here's another thing. With that being said, as far as when you live downtown, do you want to deal with parking? Yes or no? Have you ever been out downtown? You got to find a place to park. You got to deal with parking. You got to do this. You got to do that. Sometimes your car gets towed. People don't really want to drive when they go downtown. Most people I know, when they go downtown, they live downtown. That's just where they Uber. Is that not correct?
Okay, Sean, but how were you living in your car 3 years ago? Where's the car? Okay, you're loading. Olivia,
You said what?
you're loading because I asked you a question.
No,
You
I'm
didn't
not
answer.
listening. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I said you said you were living in your car 3 years ago. Where's the car?
Oh, poof. Houdini is gone.
Okay, Olivia.
Like, could you still haven't given me an example on why I need a car?
I gave you my examples, but you
All
don't
right,
feel like
let
they're
me
good
get straight.
examples.
You feel like it's smarter for me. How often would I do that? Once a week?
I just don't understand how you're
I'm
gonna take
asking you, how often would I do that? Once a week? Like I would drive to dinner once a week. Is that correct?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll let you have that.
Let me get this straight. If I'm going to use my car only once a week, according to you, it makes more sense to have a car note, pay for car insurance, pay for gas, pay for all this stuff to use a car once a week. That makes sense to you.
I mean,
Hold on. Rather than using Lyft. Is that correct?
Sean, honestly, I didn't want to get too deep into this. I was just wondering how you were sleeping in your car 3 years ago and then the car just went poof. That's all.
3 years ago, I also had a job to go to every day. 3 years ago, I used to not get house calls. Three years ago, I used to have to drive to the barbershop, drive to the grocery store, drive to work. I don't do any of those things anymore. My barber comes to me. I don't go grocery shopping because I get my meals delivered, and I don't work a job. So and I live downtown. The beach is right there. Another beach is 10 minutes away from me. I got the baseball stadium right there, and there's tons of restaurants.
I know.
It makes no sense for me to why would I need a car? I don't go anywhere.
I think what you be saying, your reality, your perception does not determine my reality. I'm just gonna give you that one. Olivia.
You work a job?
Olivia, I was on to my next question. Can you let me ask this one, please?
You work a job?
I'll let you talk. Can I ask my question? Can I ask my question? I just graduated. I graduated school. I don't want to tell you too much of my personal business on here in front of 20,000 people. Olivia.
All right. So if you don't want to tell too much of your personal business, then what are you doing here? If we can't have a conversation, then what are you doing here?
I do work. I just don't want to tell you my personal, that's not.
Hey, so you have a job.
You're
So
trying to deflect, Sean.
I don't do anything. The only thing I'm just saying is you guys do stuff that I do not do.
I'm being so respectful right now. I let you talk, and I told you that you had that. That's fine, but I'm trying to ask Olivia a question now.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Olivia. So how come? Do you cook?
I can cook. Have I cooked recently? No, because I've been working on stuff happening in August. So. But I'm going to be cooking. Yes, I will be cooking.
Okay, would you agree that since Sean is a man and he's just such a king that he needs to eat like a king and not eat like a bird?
And we, like he said, we have meal prep. It's not like we don't have any food.
What did y'all eat for dinner tonight?
He really loves sunflower seeds, y'all. He's obsessed. He's obsessed with sunflower seeds.
What did y'all eat for dinner tonight?
I ate for dinner my meal prep. And you? He didn't eat dinner.
Oh, okay. So do you not find it kind of disheartening that you have a passport and you want to travel and do certain things, but your king can't come with you, so that means you're stuck in the penthouse or the high-rise apartment or whatever that is?
What? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Did you miss it?
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh, so do you not find it disheartening? And what I mean by disheartening, are you not disappointed that you have a passport? And so you said that you want to travel and you want to do certain things, but you can't take your king with you because he doesn't have a passport, let alone a car?
I mean, I need to renew my passport anyways, but is it disheartening? No.
How long does it take to get a passport?
You can expedite it. It doesn't have to take that
So
long.
you can get a passport in one day.
Sean, you remember how I just told you how when I people be talking to Olivia, you just kind of chime in, but if she do it to you, you gonna get mad?
But she already answered the question.
But the question was for Olivia, Sean. I think that's what I'm trying to get you.
Listen, I told you at the beginning I can interject and I can add anytime I want, and I'm gonna do that. And there's nothing that's gonna make me stop. You guys aren't gonna try to shame me or guilt trip me. I'm not falling for that bullshit. All right, so I'm gonna interject whenever I feel like it, and if you guys don't like it, you guys don't have to come on the show. Now,
Oh yeah, you're right.
let's get to the next question.
Okay, so my next question is, why do you feel like you're better off without Shanice? Like, what about Shanice being gone just made you like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad she's gone? Because you always say that.
We breathe and there's no awkwardness, and Shanice didn't really want to be here. Like, she just pretended to want to be here. Like, I think she played a good little game, and it was never really real for her. None of it was real.
But why didn't you have that same energy when she was there? Like, where was all of this energy?
I wanted to believe that it was like real. I wanted to believe that, like, hey, she's like, like that the love is real, but it just like was not.
Weren't you fighting for the relationship? Weren't you fighting for her to stay? So if it was just like so much better for her to be gone, why would you fight for her to stay?
Because like I truly cared about her. I truly cared about her. I cannot say that the feeling was like necessarily mutual. I think that Shanice likes what people can do for her. I don't think she liked what she thought I could do for her. In the moment, it didn't play out the way she wanted it to. I think she just went on to what she found was a better opportunity. Cool.
I think one piece of advice that I would like to give you and Olivia is like, I feel like y'all do a lot of like talking behind the scenes, but then when it comes to like people actually like talking to y'all or like being in y'all same space, y'all don't really have that same energy. So like for you, Sean, because I know you're going to ask like what I'm talking about. When Shanice was there, you didn't have this energy. When she first left, you were heartbroken. When you found out that she had a new man, you were so upset about it. When she went to the BET Awards,
I was upset about her having a new man.
I was talking.
Oh no, I was not upset.
But Sean, I saw your eyes kind of. When people said she was engaged.
I literally jumped off her camera when it was announced she had a new man. I jumped off her camera and started dancing. Because I don't have a problem with Shanice getting a new man. I just personally don't like the whole social media thing and going to the internet and telling them some bullshit. That's the only thing I had a problem with. Like just like saying some bullshit.
Don't.
That was the only thing. That was the only thing I had a problem with Shanice. That as far as what she did, I was just like, I don't feel like that's cool for us to give you a platform and then for you to try to use that platform by loading a freaking a weapon and pointing it at her head. I didn't think that was cool at all. That's the only thing I had like an issue with. Right. But as far as her moving on, I'm happy for her. I would much rather see her in a relationship with somebody that, gives her everything that she needs, rather than be out here messing with losers. So I'm happy for her. I truly am. Because when you really love somebody, you just want to see them happy, whether it's with you or not. And to be honest, she taught me a lot. She taught me how to be a better man, how to be a better leader. I still got a lot of work that I had to do, but like I'm like 10 times the person that I was when she left. So.
Okay, Olivia, I'm glad that you kind of chimed in and said your little one too, because this is what people be talking about. People don't think that you're a girl's girl because you make little slick comments like that, especially when it comes to other women, and it kind of comes off as if like you're tearing them down. And please, before you interrupt, let me finish. So the thing about it is that if Shanice was in the same room with you, you know that you would not be saying any of these little comments that you make. But it's like
you don't know what went on. You have no idea.
You don't know the conversations that were had.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know how I responded.
So let me give you an example. The thing about it is when people come up here and they ask you, Olivia, they're like, oh, have you and Shanice had like certain conversations or like how was the tension and everything like that? You say, if I'm not mistaken, actually, sit up here and say, oh, well, there's conversations that could have been had in XYZ. So that lets me know that there was a lack of communication, which lets me know that it was a lack of communications on both parts. My issue with you is that, for one, we can sit up here and try to make it seem like that whole kneeling on rice thing never happened, but we all know that it did, right? Because why would she make that up?
It never fucking
It did not,
happened.
and that's the thing about y'all.
Y'all
Like,
believe
we tell you
y'all
stuff.
still believe this shit. Like, bro, no. Oh my. That's the shit that I'm talking about, bro. Like, it's just,
That's what I'm saying.
bro.
Like, you,
Like,
we tell you guys stuff, and like you guys want to see it one way. It's like if we're telling y'all, like.
But Olivia, my question to you is like, when it comes to like, even when the guests come on here and they're talking to you, like you'll have like little to nothing to say. But then like Angel said, Angel ate y'all up, by the way. I feel bad for y'all actually. I would have ended the live. But then when they leave or when they're not around, or when they leave and when they're not around, then it's like you have so much to say. Like you're making that face right now and you shaking your head, but then you refuse to talk to Angel because you tucked your tail and you were scared.
Who the heck is Angel? I don't know who Angel is. I don't know what she said. And I'm going to say what I need to say. But for the most part, the reason why I don't speak to y'all on here is because I don't really care about giving you guys much attention. After the live, I don't really say, like, what? Give me an example of where I said something.
I think she's talking about the fact that we kick people off and then we be like, man, she was rude. You guys don't allow people to get a word in. Like we say what we like need to like say. And then you gonna add Queen?
No, what I was gonna say is we say that the whole live. I said that the whole live. Like we say the things that we want to say to you guys, and then we say exactly what we already said to you guys after they get off. Cause it's just it's just crazy to talk. It's like nobody ever gets it. Nobody ever gets it. So we just get a little bit kind of surprised that people do not want to look at what actually happened and see something a certain way. They just have this narrative of us and they keep that, they ride for that, and they never are going to even question it or anything. And it's just crazy. So
I think what I was trying to say, I don't want to deflect. I think what I was trying to say is that like, Olivia, like you just be kind of quiet, like on the iPad. Like you remind me like of like my niece. Like she be on that iPad, child. She be on that iPad. She be working that iPad, and you'll just be on there, quiet, tail up tucked, while Sean is saying his 1, 2, and then once he says, "All right, my queen, boot her off." Yes, and then you get on there. And after, like, when you're booting them or, like, when you're going on to the next person, you have so much to say, but it's like you didn't have that much to say when they were on there.
I mean,
I think that's what I was trying to say.
How hard is it, like, to understand? When you are talking to him, I have no reason to listen to you, talk to him, ask a question, and most importantly, a question that's that's trying to paint us as bad people. Like, I'm just so, like, numb to what you guys are saying. I'm just like, man, whatever. And then I do something that's more valuable and more important with my time.
Okay. So if y'all don't want, and let me not even ask this because Sean gonna eat me up, child. I'm not even in the mood. If y'all are saying like, oh, you know, like y'all ask us these types of questions and y'all try to make us out to be this, and that. Do y'all ever just like sit down and self-reflect like, dang, 100 people have came in the last month and has told me the same thing about myself. Let me self-reflect, because I'm not gonna lie, like when people come to me and they say, oh, Vanessa, your attitude is bad, your mouth is slick, and I'm like, no, but then people keep telling me, you know what? Maybe this is what I did to make them feel that type of way. Do y'all not ever do that? Like the self-reflection be out of there.
You're right, but what if a person you never met that never had a conversation
But
with
y'all
you?
open it up. Y'all open it up for us to have opinions on
But the thing is, a lot of people see us from clips. With all due respect, so we're not above criticism. We're not above getting better. We're the main ones that say we need to improve. The only thing is, we seem to be the only ones to know that we got to improve. Because I don't hear nobody else saying, "Oh, I got a lot of work to do." They just want to point fingers and be like, "This is why you're a horrible person." Cool, you guys are entitled to do that. But the thing is, most of y'all never even had a real conversation with us. Like y'all never even had a conversation. Y'all don't know us. Y'all know us from live, but then y'all want to feel like, oh, y'all know that we just do all these egregious, terrible things, and it's just like, bro, like that's just not true.
Okay. My next question is, you remember when that girl said that she made like 6 million in 6 years or something like that? 6 million in 7 years, and you said that you were gonna eat her up in 6 months. Do you remember that?
Congrats to her.
Yeah, do you remember you saying that you were gonna eat her up in 6 months?
No, I said I can't wait to have another conversation in 6 months, and I said I can't wait to see where I'm gonna be 6
You
years
said
from now.
you were gonna smoke her in 6 months. I watched that clip today. You said you were gonna smoke her. Tick tock, shine.
All right.
The time is coming up. Are you gonna have like a reunion to see like where you're at and where she's at?
We'll see whenever that 6 month mark may be.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know your time was coming up. I wanted to remind you. Also, did you? I think people already asked y'all.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is the point of your conversation? Like, do you feel like this conversation is to like try to like inspire us, uplift us, or do you feel like this conversation is to try to shit on us?
Neither.
All right. So my question for you is like, why are you projecting anything other than love?
How am I projecting?
I said, why are you projecting anything other than love?
How am I projecting anything other than love? Give me an example.
Because what is something that you said that you feel like is inspiring and that's gonna like push us to like the next level, to be great, to actually be great?
So you know how y'all's mission is to like be great for everybody else? That's not my mission for y'all. I could really care less. I'm just on here to ask y'all questions because y'all open up this live to ask questions.
I know, but like, what's the point of the conversation? Like this is, I don't feel like it's just a very high level conversation, and you seem like a high level person, so it's just like, why are we having like a low level conversation?
All right. So what? Like, how is this a low level conversation? Like, what type of questions do you want to ask about your business?
It's not one of like ideas or how we can positively impact other people. I mean, we're sitting around like discussing like very simple minded stuff. And this is honestly the reason why a lot of you guys be losing Olivia or losing me while we don't pay attention. It's because we don't sit around and like discuss like people. We like to discuss idea, and everybody knows that world-class individuals discuss ideas. Yep. Ideas are the things that you want to discuss because ideas are the things that become new inventions and things that can help people solve problems. And everybody knows that love is the only thing worth projecting into this world. Does that mean you're gonna always be happy? No, nobody's always happy, but it's just like, if we're not projecting love, then what are we talking about? If we're not discussing ideas, what are we talking about?
You know, I feel like I'm in a dream right now because I be sitting here watching you like, or listen to you say these types of like spiels that you go on like YouTube and stuff, and like you're giving me one. It just feels like, oh my gosh, like you're giving me advice. That's crazy. My next question is, I want to piggyback off of what you just said. So I'm that you have behind y'all. It says, young professional women, would you be in a poly relationship? My king will have 7 queens. It has your ad, it has Olivia's ad, and then it says, what percentage of men do you think cheat? Sean, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think you're dumb. And Olivia, I don't think you're dumb either. Okay. I don't think you're dumb. So my question is, you said something about having a high level conversation. How do you feel like any of that is high level?
Because again, world-class people talk about ideas, and poly relationships is an idea. It's a paradigm shift on how we approach families, how we approach business, and how we approach life. Would you agree that paradigm shifts is a pretty big idea? Talking about how a different family structure, talking about how we can come together, how we can combine our talents and build generational wealth, and end single moms and end pretty much poverty in our community by teaming up. You don't think that's like a big idea? You don't think that's a big idea to talk about? Because I think that's huge. Because I think there's a lot of single moms out there that would love help, that would love, instead of being cheated on, instead of breaking up their home, they would love to be building all together. I think that's a lot. I think a lot of us would have turned out a lot differently had our parents knew what polygyny was and actually did teamwork. Because there's a lot of relationships, there's a lot of divorces, there's a lot of stuff that happens because of cheating. And it doesn't necessarily have to happen, right? And the only way we're gonna take back power, or the only way we're gonna, not be oppressed, if you will, is if we learn to stick together and actually support each other. Yep. I think that's a pretty big idea to discuss.
I think ideas are great, but when you're not being successful with those ideas, it's just kind of like, But okay, so my question for you, Sean, you said that you just said everything that you said. I don't want to. So what does that have to do with like the percentage of like, how does our opinion about like, what's the percentage of men that cheat? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, ask a question like that, and then once we start getting into the mess, because I'm gonna keep it a bug. I'm not up here to have like an intellectual conversation with you. I'm here because I'll be laughing at y'all. I'll be laughing at y'all. I was laughing at Shanice. All of this is just funny. Amen. So how is that high level? Like, you're telling me like we're not having a high level conversation, and you're basically trying to kind of like insult. Let me finish my question. You're basically trying to like insult me a little bit, because I'm not gonna say that you called me dumb, but you basically tried to like imply that. But y'all ask questions like, what percentage of men do you think cheat? Why do we care in 2023 about what men do?
What? So basically, you think we shouldn't care about a whole half of the human population because they're men?
And you don't want my opinion because you're not gonna like it.
Your opinion. I want to hear your opinion.
Like, yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about men. And then like you don't really make it any better. Like you really don't make it any better.
You feel like we shouldn't care about men.
Like you, yes.
Now it's like me. All right. Interesting.
Okay, so can you answer my question about like what percentage of men do we think cheat? Like, how does that have to do with anything? Like, how does that have to do with the vision and helping mankind? Like y'all want to say, like,
You that simple?
what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything, Sean?
We literally.
All right. So, what's the number one reason that men that relationships don't be working out?
I don't think that cheating is the number one reason.
Okay. All right, man.
Some people are just like in two different phases of life. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all on here for so long because you've loaded on me like 5 times and it's kind of getting annoying.
Okay.
So
we'll see you, man. We appreciate you being on. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
In the world that men don't matter, huh? And these be the people giving advice. It's kind of hard to have a family if you guys think that men don't matter.
That's
Anyways,
sad.
For those of you guys that actually have more room in your heart to hustle rather than hate, to create rather than to be critical, join the 1%. And by the way, if you are in the 1%, the 1% is a privilege, it's not a right. I don't give a damn how long you've been in there. If you got anything negative to say, you're out. We're not playing that. All right. Like, it doesn't matter. So no matter how long you've been in there, you could have been in there since day one. You got some negative bullshit to say, you can take that shit somewhere else. All right. So that's just what we're going to do. And that's just how it's going to be. So with that being said, go and hit the link in my bio, hit the link in Olivia's bio, and then get Olivia's free content course. She teaches you guys how to go super viral, how to grow your brand, how to grow an audience. She's taught y'all for free. Just DM her content on Instagram, okay? DM her content on Instagram. Look at me. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's hilarious.
Wait, we're moving? Did you say we're moving to Instagram?
No.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
So with that being said, listen, man, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Go follow us on the gram. Go follow Olivia on the gram. And then, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Have a happy Friday. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.